I've spoken about this in the past about XRP, but this is something that I really have to have you guys truly understand. I've talked about Brandon Biggs and XRP prophecies, right? For an XRP $10,000 where it could be spiritual, right? I 100% believe those things, but let's take a deeper dive here. XRP is incorporated into the generational wealth transfer from the wicked laid up for the righteous. That has been prophetic, like that is with Brandon Biggs. That's Kim Clement right there. So many other people that are saying that they're receiving messages from God, all receiving coincidentally the same exact dreams, the same exact visions, and it all correlates back to XRP. What does that tell you right there? That XRP is simply just an energy shift, okay? The current banking system, the current dollar, the United States dollar, it is a energy system, right? Money, cash, that is energy flowing from one wallet to another wallet, right? If you want to buy something online, that is an energy transfer. You were sold on buying something, and vice versa. If someone wants to buy something from you, that was an energy transfer, right? So that is exactly what's going on with XRP right now. We're seeing it where it's an energy transfer. People are starting to wake up spiritually. They're starting to be awoken, and this energy transfer is correlating all the way back to a replacement of the current banking system. And honestly, this is something that has been planned since the 90s. If you go back and see the early stages of Ripple, who was behind Ripple, you will see that this is all planned. There's so many, rabbit holes you could go down for XRP. It's crazy because I actually used to be an XRP hater many years ago, simply because I didn't do any research into it. Once you start doing research into XRP and really going down the rabbit hole instead of just listening just to, the general public, you will genuinely see how much detail there really is when I say this statement that XRP is 1000% incorporated into the generational wealth transfer from the wicked laid up for the hands of the righteous. I truly believe that God is going to be blessing people with XRP, and the people, not all of them, right? Because there's going to be some wicked people that, will just coincidentally own XRP and they're going to do foolish things with their money. But the vast majority of people that God is going to trust with that capital are going to do good things. They're going to give back that energy flow of money back to helping people, okay? And that is just going to prove God's existence even further, and then has to do directly with XRP. So if you're watching this right now and you're contemplating if you want to buy XRP, or you're frustrated with the current price of where it's at in here in 2025, don't pay attention to that. What you should be paying attention to is just doing a deep dive on XRP, Brandon Biggs, XRP, generational wealth transfer from the wicked laid up for the righteous, and take a deep dive on XRP prophetic words. Take a deep dive on the early stages of Ripple. Take a deep dive on XRP, and your mind will be blown. XRP is an energy transfer, and the current price of $2 right now, you'll see. You will see 2030, 2035. We could easily see a 5-digit XRP.